Semifinal number 2 in the Huya 2-on-2 Invitational Cup. It's TeD and Hainiu versus Romantic and XiaoKK. And apparently we immediately have a break. So let's recap their path to the semifinal a little. We're in the bottom part of the grid. Let me enlarge this a little for you guys. So TeD and Hainiu, they were playing against Ghoulie and his ally before. Easy 2-0. They defeated Czech and Lucifer 2-0 as well. The only undefeated team, even in maps, still remaining in this tournament. Romantic and XiaoKK, a new combo, defeated Super BT and Saber. Also XiaoKai and Linguagua 2-1, 2-0, seemingly easy as well. So we again have all 4 races: Undead, Night Elf, Human, Orc. Seems to be the theme of the day.
But it's not the Horde versus the Alliance this time. It is a coalition between the factions here. So, Undead Night Elf combo, that's kind of a classic. Of course, TeD and Hainiu have always been playing this. And on the other side, also pretty popular actually. Human Orc combo, strong on tier 2 with the rifles and the inner fire, most likely. Is there... do we see if one of these combinations favored against the other, or what do we expect here?
I think in 2-on-2, balance equals out quite well. So it's a lot about timings and power spikes that you can use. I mean, we saw No Way OC and Peace trying to break their opponents early at tier 1. TeD and Hainiu were always the specialists of timing pushes with the Night Elf Undead. Oh, Remo. My heart is melting. Do you see on what map we are?
Oh, you only saw that now. Yeah, I see. I know.
It's the best 2-on-2 map of all the times, of all the parallel universes, of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such a rare occasion that I can welcome you to Goldshire. Awesome.
Why do you like this map so much, by the way?
I have no idea. I just saw and played my best 2-on-2s on this map. There's no real reason. It's just memories, you know? Memories. We have a no barracks build by Romantic. And a fast here to distract.
Is this tier 2 straight into rifles build?
Kind of looks like
we have seen that sometimes.
But
if he wants to expand, this is gonna get weird. Doesn't seem like Romantic wants to expand, though at least not yet. Going for the green camp to start with. Do you miss the Tomes of Experience here, Neo?
Nope, I never miss Tomes of Experience. Except when I'm playing myself, of course. And find them myself. So, TeD gets the last hit. Still in shape, the old world champ. Made it to WCG Chinese finals, of course, not too long ago. And Romantic calling for a break again.
And there he actually had pretty good results, right? He was like 4-3 at the end or something like that.
Yeah, he was super close to qualifying. But in the end, it was TH and Infi, of course.
Where 1-0 wasn't in the best shape and didn't make it through. Very much opposite to what we've been seeing most recently, 1-0. Winning the Pro Qualifier just yesterday.
Winning!
Winning! Did you know that probably Charlie Sheen is the best thing that ever happened to the AIDS epidemic? Like, he helped more with prevention than anything else.
Yeah. It's at least one good thing coming from Charlie Sheen.
Maybe he's like really nice to his cat or something. Who knows? Maybe he's a nice guy.
It is a rifle build. 50% done on the blacksmith. XiaoKK is still trying to get some experience. Like, willing to rush lightning chain lightning? I don't know. But this is very unusual for TeD. That he positions his DK so far in the middle of the map. Now creeping, okay, but if there's something happening, he can still interfere.
Always weird when you see these creeps that are acolytes, but they're actually ranged units. It's gonna be almost level 2 here for the DK for TeD. Pretty aggressive creeping. There's a lot of creeps still remaining on their side of the map. And Tangle against a Woofy. Okay. Didn't like that Woofy.
Level 2 reached. Farseer. That rush didn't work too well. But he's getting tier 2. Is done with it. And Romantic closing in on it as well. Saves the rifle that's into the back. Doesn't want to donate it to the Keeper of the Grove. And TeD struggling with the levels. Only now getting level 2. Wait. Hainiu is teching to tier 2 on 1 AOW. This might be the first time I see him tech ever.
Yeah, they are playing very unusual compared to normally. Is that because of the human orc combo? Do they think human orc is just too strong defensively on tier 2 that they have to look for something else?
Probably, yeah. It's always hard to push on this map early. We usually see bigger fights in the middle at the end. Because of the chokes to enter the opponent's bases.
Up in Stormwind City, Neo. Look what's going on. The AM is getting chased. And we'll be forcing to the TP.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe yes.
Yes, it will.
Must be.
TPing before the coil arrives. But that's 350 gold gone. But more time for XiaoKK, who's going for a Torrent Totem and Raiders. So unlike Lin, still having faith in the Raiders in this game.
And the TC second is out. Time to creep him now. He's one of the strongest heroes in 2v2. He has an aura, he has an AoE ability. That's exactly what you want. But it's not that many camps left, I guess.
Ooh, TeD's in trouble here, being intercepted. Coil and TP out most likely. Is it enough? There's another Stormbolt, right? So it should be enough. Oh! Did he get it? No! Survives with 20 HP. And we have a Pit Lord on Hainiu's side.
What?
Yeah.
For Howl, I assume.
Howl, Cleave could also be good later and can be coiled.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you, Quinn Jiffy, for the 20-month. Ay! Gotta go into a Mexican cast now.
Ay, caramba! So, Stormwind goes to Romantic and KK. But that means the bottom right could be going to TeD and Hainiu. However, at the moment, focusing on their own side here instead. TeD could have gone for a TP and then move out in the middle of the map, but he's playing a little bit safer. That could come to cost them, perhaps, if they do get contested. Hainiu is like really barely invested in the early game. Only 3 hunts. What's his transition here, actually? Dryads. So Dryads plus Fiends.
And tier 3 destroyers, I guess. Lich second, Wolf scouts it. The entire north belongs to XiaoKK and Romantic. That's not good for TeD and Hainiu. Thank you, XiaoKK Digger, for 2 years of resubbing. Thank you very much.
TP back, coming in. Romantic, he doesn't really have that much stuff, but good enough to just deal with these Dryads and Huntresses. Not that strong, really. MK found the Sobi, that's pretty nice. TC for KK got the level 2, that's a big one. Items, rings, okay. The biggest item on the map is in the bottom right at the Ogre Lord. There, an aura can be dropped as well. Command aura, devotion, no, not devotion aura, but endurance aura, and such.
So far, a calm early with a few skirmishes, but no big fights. Everyone's gearing up for that. We do have tier 3 for TeD, a Crypt Lord third. We love the Crypt Lord. Defense upgrades for XiaoKK, expansion for Hainiu. Romantic, level 3. We have a lot of Dispel, by the way, in the army of Romantic and XiaoKK, so I wonder how good this Pit Lord really is. It's more of a right-click damage dealer than anything else.
Yeah, or a tank. Especially if he finds rings, he's a really good tank.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that they found any rings. They actually didn't. Dangerous position now. Seems like Hainiu may have to TP out of this. TeD is coming in from behind, looking to flank. But no third hero yet. Four fiends and one statue. TeD's army isn't really too big. Yeah, they have to back off. And this is what I was talking about. TeD deciding to go for the gold mine creep instead of the middle, instead of the Ogre Lord, means that most of the contestable camps on the map go to KK and Romantic.
Catches a few reinforcements here, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Of course they, like, can they go for it? Now they will be backstabbed so hard. Oh my god, this Mountain King. Sobi, Greater Mana, Helm of Valor. Super tanky, good mana as well. But nice pickups for TeD and Hainiu. And they want to force TPs here.
They have basically no front line, by the way. All ranged army.
They have no
Plus
TPs.
the heroes, I guess.
They have no TPs. They can't get out. They were used before. So stun was nice. Oh, Lich! Coil arrives too late! TeD a little slow. And now, can they fight this with this big concave of Rifleman? Impale number 2, that's all mana the Crypt Lord has. Stomp in the back, so nicely done. Mountain King levels up to level 3, and you know what that means? Massive claps, goes for the Crypt Lord and just knocks him out.
Yeah, this army just seems way too squishy for TeD and Hainiu. There's no front line, there's no blockers, there's no tanks. And even the heroes died quickly there, with KK and Romantic doing a great job hero focusing. And this keeper is definitely dead as well.
Triple kill.
Everything's dead.
Invo potion on the Pit Lord, a little bit of free damage, but that's a quad kill, man. All heroes wiped out. And that must be the first loss in the tournament for TeD and Hainiu.
Thank you very much, Toxi K93 for the sub. Yeah, I don't know how they're supposed to get back from this. TeD is still at 42 supply, but he's going to lose one more fiend here, getting ensnared. KK and Romantic still at 50 supply, even more than 50 for the human. And yeah, there's an expansion up, but this one hasn't been mining long enough at all. And guess what? Romantic expanding himself. Yeah, that's it. GG.
Yep. He forgot to put the wisps in the mine, so he just started mining. Couldn't get the edge here, and the favorites, I guess, taking a loss once again in map number 1.
But is Dryads, Fiends really what you want to go for? Like, that didn't look good. At all, in my opinion. Why Dryads? Do they feel like Spiritling is too strong and they need the Dispel? I mean, Undead kind of has to go Fiends. That's just what you have to make. Especially in 2v2, I guess. Normally, it's Huntresses all the way. And as you said, normally Hainiu stays on tier 1 always. Another opportunity would be, or an alternative would be Bears or MGs. But they take forever to tech to.
I mean, you can get Dispel with Wisps, but against Riflemen, that's really hard to pull off as they are gunned down in quick succession. Yeah, maybe that was the reason, but this mass piercing damage doesn't really work. It was very patient play by XiaoKK and Romantic, though. Really well played, I think. Not walking into any timings. And this kind of trap in the bottom right. This fight there was just well executed. The Mountain King was super strong. And he showed his strength right away.
Yeah, the Sobi and the big mana. Certainly nice right there. But even without that, even if it's a more experience even game in this match, I still don't think the units are the right choice. Like, the Raiders and Grunts survive too long. The Rifles have the damage from the back. The TC, and that's also the thing with the TC and the MK. When it's all range, it's easy to get to the Fiends. It's easy to clap and stomp the Fiends. When there's Huntresses in front, it's harder to do that. But Fiends and Dryads are basically standing at the same range.
Yeah, that is definitely an issue. On small choke maps, even more. Huh. I wonder what the right solution is. Turtle Rock is the next map, and that could be the same problem if they go for the same build.
This is a great push map, though, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see TeD going to Fiends heavier earlier, more upgrades, and then tier 2 push themselves, maybe. Is that good enough? Does that work against this combo? I don't know, but I would be very surprised if we don't see a tier 2 push from any of these teams.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like Human have kind of broken the Night of Dominance in 2-on-2. Since the rifles got a little better. They just don't stand a chance too much against the steady backline.
Yeah. But there's a lot of viable combos and strats available currently. In the Easy London, for example, TeD and Infi and TH, excuse me, they played Human Night Elf really successfully, but they're the only ones who are playing that. Nobody else is playing Human Night Elf, but they made it work. In the grand final, waiting, of course, already is the Horde, Undead and Orc, represented by 120 and Lin. But before that, we will have a third place match that has been confirmed by now to figure out who gets the bronze medal.
All right, we're waiting for... who are we waiting for? I don't know. Players are all here. Okay, we're ready for the go. And the game starts. Match points for the underdogs, I guess. XiaoKK and Romantic. And off we go. Turtle Rock. First Goldshire, now Turtle Rock. It's kind of my dream maps. I just need a game 3 and then Lost Temple. And then I'm all set.
Yeah, Lost Temple. Another classic. We also have, Twisted Meadows and TeD World. I mean, we saw all the maps already. Map pool of only 5 here. So both teams with 1 veto. So we have KK and Romantic in the north, in the red. And bottom right, TeD and Hainiu. And the builds are differing a little bit. TeD going for the earlier Fiends here. Delaying his hero. For KK and Romantic. Also, it's especially on the human side, an early barracks this time. No footman skip, no instant rifles. This map probably a little too aggressive to survive the early game without footman.
Yeah, also great to creep for level 2. Should be easy for Romantic with this little help of the footman. I wonder if it's a Farseer again for XiaoKK. But yeah, this is gonna be a little slower. You need a lot of Fiends, you need to wait for Mass Huntress to work. But then they explode at the early stage of Tier 2 or late stage of Tier 1. Wonder how they prepare against this.
Wait a minute.
Farm late?
Yeah. The hero's gonna be late. What? This is a neutral hero?
No.
No?
Oh, he can still go for a neutral hero and then cancel, I guess. To fake.
So it's a fast barracks over a fast altar. That's very weird. 2 borrowed tech by KK?
That's a lot of Tier 1. With summons. Huh.
The town is under siege.
Hunter's
Interesting.
build scouted right away. No Ancient of War creep at all for the Keeper. He's going to be aggressive instantly.
Question in chat, how can I donate with an app? You go to donate.backtowarcraft.com. And there you can donate. Thank you, if you are doing it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, okay. I still don't really know what that is, man. It's also only single hunts. Again. Okay, militia just for creep. I thought he's just rushing right over.
It's going to be the Farseer here. Aggressive right away. I'm surprised he's going into the Night Elf main. Isn't the better target to harass the undead? Like, there's going to be wisps. Boom. Wolves are going to die. The Keeper's here to defend. He's not going to get the Ancient of War.
Forces are under attack.
That doesn't look very effective from KK. I guess he's buying space for Romantic, but The grunt's gonna die. AM was thinking about helping out, then realizes, wait, I'm only level 1, then backs off. This is a little bit strange what's happening right here.
Yeah, it feels a little indecisive.
A town is under siege.
Maybe they can steal some stuff, but TeD is getting the last hit and the item and more skeletons. This opens up the early game a lot for TeD and Hainiu.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, very strange early game plan here.
Okay, they got
Hex.
level 2 in the end. Wolves don't do anything like this. Like, one wisp, double detonate. Okay, he's forcing a few wisp detonates, but that's about it.
Yeah, lumber should still be fine enough.
Oh, thank you, Baseline, for the €10 donation.
Town is under siege.
Many greets, Andre Kuss or Kiss, whatever. Sweet, thanks, man.
Players' forces are under attack.
So the AM is level 2, is continuing to creep, moving around the map for the little turtles, which are of course easy to take out. TeD could be considering the merchants here. We have the 2 merchants, of course, the specialty on Turtle Rock giving the Watch Award, lasting for the entirety of the game. Farseer now finally finding some creeping himself. The only one not creeping right now is the Keeper, but did get pretty close to level 2 already.
What's happening in Romantic
Players'
Space?
forces
No
are under
Expo, early rifle again with the sneaky blacksmith far in the back. We oftentimes see this. And tech by XiaoKK as well. So, pretty much map control for TeD and Hainiu, right? They can't do too much. And TeD's levels will be very good.
Yeah. Gain the crystal ball here as well for a bit more information. Looking at the natural gold mine of Romantic. Perhaps an expansion attempt might be coming in, but that's not the case.
Another grunt kill from Hainiu towards XiaoKK. The second one. And especially if your opponent has such a well thought out timing where he hits you with. Not sure if you want to lose 2 grunts.
Yeah, this is all not coming together at all. And now second hero, Shadowhunter, for a moment in the altar, cancels it. Very understandably so, going for the TC instead. I really like what Lin was doing for a while, by the way. Playing TC first, Shadowhunter second. I think those are by far the best orc heroes in 2v2.
Yeah.
But can be hard to make work. And on aggressive maps like this, you probably want a stronger level 1 hero. But on some, can be a consideration. Maybe we'll be seeing that later in the grand final. Pit Lord
again. Immediately getting the potion of Greater Mana. And this time, there's no lodge for KK. There is a Sanctum, but can't dispel yet. Complete map control from TeD and Hainiu.
Crazy how different this game is looking. I mean, understandably so. This early game was pretty horrible for Romantic and KK. What was the idea? Like, you're running with a Grunt and a Farseer into the Night Elf main, who you know has Huntresses coming, who you know has a Keeper with Entangle, and who you know the Undead is very close to. Like, that was... It didn't look correct.
Yeah, I do not know. I have no idea. But this is big level ups. Chain Lightning and level 2 Water Elemental unlock. But oh wow, second Watch Award go to TeD and Hainiu as well. They have 2 wards on the lanes and the crystal ball to scout even more. So much information.
Yeah, always feels great on Turtle Rock when you get both wards. You have semi-map pack, kind of. But of course, that is due to them having such a good early game and playing it so well. Now the combined forces of the Orc and Human are coming in. TC is there now ready with the Storm. Stormbolt as well. One Fiend already dead. Second one might be following. It's Frost Armor first, by the way, so no Nova. The Fiend does die, though, still. Wisp Detonates are really nice. They were big right there. On the Priest, on the AM, on the MK. But can't fight after, as it seems.
Also, the Howl was really well timed and positioned. There is a depth upgrade, but now there's no mana anymore. So Howl will be even stronger. Love the Talisman of Evasion on the Pit Lord, by the way. Oh, Coil Steel item goes still to the fast here. It is a big mana, and they have a heal scroll. Engine of War is helping in this defense. Treants too. Grunts are finding the connection to the Fiends, but a little scared. Maybe they are arachnophobic or something. Now comes the stun. And Howl onto everything.
KK and Romantic are overlapping their stuns a little bit too much. This has happened now for the second or third time between the TC and MK. With Militia coming in, the units are being reinforced here with more power. Fiends once again in a bit of trouble. The DK still has that mana for more coils thanks to that mana potion. So the Fiends are actually staying alive fairly well, and the Militia duration is now over. TeD and Hainiu fighting back against the combined forces of KK and Romantic, and they will fall back for now. Supply-wise, we're sitting at 40 to 45 amongst all. It was the Orc, KK, who suffered the most losses.
And the most important thing, I guess, is that TeD keeps his Fiend numbers high, and that worked tremendously. Still has the Potion of Greater Mana, can swap it to the DK, close to level 4, actually. Lich doesn't have an orb, is he going tier 3? Yeah, but only now after the fight was won.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could go into Abominations, right?
Maybe. But normally it's all about Fiends and Destros, what we usually see. Romantic, I was thinking
why
about the red
Destros?
camp.
Makes no sense to me, really. Against high number of rifles.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, but against Grunts and Farseer could still be okay. But yeah, not that good.
Players' forces are under
But A-bombs aren't really good either, to be honest. Like, they die very fast, rifles. Also, battle drums at the red camp, that's a big one for KK. And level 2 TC, that's big upgrades here for the red team. What do we have for TeD and Hainiu? Oh, cut gas pipe, hello.
Haha, the dream. Well, this is gonna be real tough. This smells like game 3. Still waiting for tier 3 to finish. Upgrades coming for TeD as well. 48 supply for the WCG champion, 50 for Hainiu. Supply-wise, it's pretty equal, right? Yeah. All around 100. Heal scroll. 1 on XiaoKK. Should be 2 soon. Yep, and an Invul as well. TeD and Hainiu 0. 1.
Only thing missing here is a Pit Lord, a bit more supply, and then TeD and Hainiu are looking very strong. Upgrade on the undead side, already 2-0 on the Fiends, and still so much money to spare. Of course, Hainiu is feeding his ally here at 50 supply, I imagine at least. And another creep going to the Lich. That could be level 3 right there. But KK and Romantic are coming.
Yeah.
And this is just a little bit before the tier 3. TeD may be able to get the orb. He has the orb, but no third hero yet.
Pit Lord is super tanky though. Howl of Terror, and he can use the Scroll of the Beast if the Dispel is off. Dryad falls immediately. There's no front line established on neither side because the Raiders are storming into the Night Elf base.
Yeah, this is a really weird choke right here, where Romantic finds himself in the MK. Oh my god, almost dying right away. Coil Nova hurts a lot. Forced into the Invul instantly. That keeps him safe for 15 seconds, but only for 15 seconds. Raiders going for the Tree of Life. Do they have the damage here?
That can't
It's
work.
a lot of Wisp repair.
Chain Lightning, maybe with Stomp he can do it. How is this working? This isn't supposed to work. Tree of Ages killed, and the level up. What?
Players' forces are under attack.
He lost a single grunt only.
And what's the Pit Lord doing over there?
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, Hainiu. Not good. Not good.
Oopsie, he forgot about that one. Didn't have him in the group, apparently. Hainiu was really rich, though. He had 1,000 gold there, so he can remake units and Tree of Life, but he lost a lot there himself, down to 39 supply only now. TeD, he's looking large and in charge, with 62 supply now on him. No Crypt Lord third, but a Dark Ranger for the silence against the TC.
Hainiu, by the way, expanding just twice or building 2 trees of life at the same time. Why? Because why not? Pit Lord, no mana for the Howl, so Oh, actually there is. Ah, use the mana potion. Okay, but he's being stunned, he's being sniped, he's being chain lightned, he's being ensnared. Oh my god, it's raining damage on him. And even the Talisman of the Pariat can't help him. Level 3 TC, you know what that means.
The call was there just a little bit too late. Level 3 TC now, level 3 MK. The Lich, where is he standing? That's a bad position for that Lich. DK was next to him, not sure if he had the coil ready or not, but now Pitlord gone, TC gone, Lich gone, I mean. This was looking so good for them a moment ago, and suddenly everything is falling apart. TC still silence, but silence wearing off in a moment, looking for the perfect stomp, has it ready now, but may not even need it for this Fiend. Good call there once again. TeD and Hainiu have to kite back, and again, they have no front line once these heroes are out of the fight.
TC Invul Potion, there's... Oh, Chain Lightning. Boom, DK dead as well. No coil, can't save anything. So many Raiders. GG! TeD and Hainiu going into this match undefeated, and they leave this match without getting a single map. Romantic and XiaoKK, strong performance, but this last game was certainly a gift.
Yeah, that was really weird. But what a smart move by KK, realizing he can actually get the tree. What a weird play is this? Just run past everything else with the Raiders and the Grunts, and then just click down the tree.
Yeah, seriously,
cool.
that was the game. That was the move of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never thought this would work, but good positioning, good end snares, good disable, good chain lightning to get rid of the wisp, and then it did work. Well done. Didn't expect this final, really. It's 1-0 versus 1-0 Andlin versus Romantic and XiaoKK. Game for third should be No AOC and Peace versus TeD and Hainiu. Their dominance over the scene is gone. Over the 2-on-2 scene, TeD and Hainiu's.
Yeah, this is the second final. They're not making it too. Easy London also, they were not able to make it all the way to the grand final. And now again, hopefully though, at least third place for them. Gonna be coming up next. Yeah, another best of 3. I think.
Yeah, hopefully. If we are informed correctly, then it's gonna be a game for third. If not, then grand final. We will be here with the game, that's for sure, and you will be with us as well. Thank you on Crystal for the Prime sub. And we take a little break, and then more 2-on-2 action with the Huya 2v2 Invitational.